Surprised to give my everything for you, Hashtag more RAM. That is better. Happy to see you, as ever, Panorami. You are now the most stable spectator of this stream. And I thank you for that. Alright. Whoop. Sound. Oh wait. Waiting screen. Boop. Alright. Welcome to the stream! Hello Pandaramin! Hello everybody! Although I think you're the only one here right now. Hooray! Achievement unlocked! Woo! Good job! Well, today I will be testing out street races. Young and Yashiki Young told me that he updated every street races so that they have. I'm not really sure what's new in there, so let's just go test it out. What's going on with those icons? Why do I have? What is this? Is there like 4 shops right next to each other here? What's this? Is that a bug? Oh well, the stream just started and already some weird things are happening. Is that over here? I suppose there are new... maybe it's a new shop that I don't know about. Hello Lucky Dragon Geo! Happy to see you here! Well, that's awesome! More people here? Though considering how hellish my life becomes now, I can actually lose that achievement any moment. Oh, alright. Well, that's sad news, but hopefully you will you will keep having it. How is it going, by the way? How is your life being hellish right now? I suppose with what's going on in the world, it's hell for many people right now. Only thing we can do is try to put some good mood in any way we can. Best followers, primes and viewers on Mount... Oh, okay, Pro Knight, okay. Again. Well, I guess I'll just do some street races and test out those new feats, and also check out those new shops that I saw on the map, although I never heard of them. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, tell me what's been going on. Hello Val, salut Valentin. Bienvenue dans le stream. Yep. Yeah. Valentin asks me when will we be going out for some roller skate session. Quite busy with both our parents. It's quite hard to find a good time for that, but yeah, totally down for that if we can. Woo. Okay, this is one of the new street races. I practice a little, although I didn't start with... Ah! Alright, here we go. Retry. Okay, I'll try to put in a good time, then go ahead and test out all the other new street races. But this one is a little tricky. But it's not that bad, you can still do it I'll talk about the little debate. Oop, like this one. Sometimes it directly hops onto the next grind. Sometimes it just does that weird thing. Maybe the most safe way to get on the next rail is just to jump, I suppose. But I think you can easily do a good time. Ah! I missed. I'll cheat out. There you go. Cheat your way out. That's the way to do it. Oh. I wasn't grinding. I was wall riding. And I didn't even notice. Okay, focus. I said I will give you a good time, and that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, parenting and free jobs are hard to find the right timing. Yeah. I totally get you on that. You get free jobs at the same time? Ooh, respect. Having a hard time with just one job. Although in this job I'm doing a lot of different jobs. But I wouldn't want it any other way, so it's fine. Yeah, this week there was not much new content to show because... Oh, this is a tricky part. Okay, this is a tricky part. So those lines, those electric wires have been colored red because of this. When it was dark, when it was black, I couldn't see that it wasn't using the. I couldn't. Visually I can explain, but using words it's kind of hard. Woo! There we go. It's kind of hard to know where the wire goes when there are intersections and crossing with wires, but with the coloring red like that, it's more obvious, so that helps. By the way, Young, the time is still transparent. You forgot to make it not transparent. Wow, I'm totally off the camera. All right, I'll place it. I'll put it back here. All right, it's not that bad. Okay. Whoa, record message board may go wrong. Take out alpha effect. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Fun fact, the fact that the result board is transparent is very cheap, but we are indie garage, an indie game garage studio, so we do whatever we can. It's transparent so that you cannot just simply Photoshop the time, and back then when we didn't even have the Steam leaderboards, you just had to send us your time via Discord, and we would give you your reward manually. But it's fine. Tiny community, just a couple of people got it. It's whatever. But now that we have the Steam leaderboard in, there's no need for that board to be transparent anymore. Although I think we worried way too much. I think even if you cheat, it's fine. Take your reward. At that point we are so tiny that it doesn't really matter. The competition is not really that crazy. Yeah, okay, so let's take an... I'm curious about those 4 shops aligned one next to the other. It's kind of weird. Yep, parenting. Boop. Donk. Ah, missed. Okay. Let's get to those shops. Yeah, so this week I've been mainly busy writing down and scheduling and planning doing a producer work, pretty much. I've written down all the work left for the game to be finished in a manner so that I've written down all the tasks and put an expectation of the time it would take for me to create those things. It easily go over like 13 months, but that's without the debug part. So those scheduling, I can, since I've been working in the industry for that long, I can pretty much nail the time. I think I'm not that far from the how much it's going to take. So this time is pretty much static. However, the variable is the debugging time that I'm going to take for. I mean, I can tell you how much time I'm going to take to model this and sculpt that and animate this and code that base system. However, debugging, it's impossible to to get it to planify that for me, at least. So yeah, there's that. Yeah. There is that unknown variable. If I'll try to tell it, it will end approximately with never, and I'm tired anyway. Okay, I would prefer to talk about something nice, by the way. I appreciate flappers. Blue color is so my favorite. Yeah, me too. I mean, I have a lot of favorite colors, but blue is definitively one of them. It's symbolize peace and wiseness. I don't know if that's a word. And in Magic the Gathering, I think that's the intelligent faction. Intelligent cards, people who use their mind. It's also symbolic of how do you call that? The inverse of dynamic. It's like calm, yeah. Soothing calm, pretty much. Like the ocean, something like that. Yeah. Can you outsource debugging? It's one of the hardest things to outsource because I'm the one who wrote everything, and so I know everything about I know every single line of code on this project. And yes, I could outsource. However, that's the thing. So people who are going to debug the game are going to spend probably more time understanding the code, how everything is written down and how everything is structured in the first place before they get to start really debugging. So yes, that's outsourceable, but that's kind of difficult to work on as someone outside the project. Oh yeah, I wanted to check those. What can be outsourced easily is localization, 3D models, art, musics, that type of things. Yeah. Okay. So those shops are aligned, but they are not active yet. Okay. I see what you're trying to do. Succubus cosplay. I can't wait to see what's in this shop. Woo! Yeah, I'm so intelligent. Anime fixes their glasses. I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, totally. Blue is chill. It's cold, but it's chill. Hey, let's go check out another street race. So, we've had ones up there. I'll just go check some of the old ones. This one maybe? Yeah, let's go. Straight ahead. Yeah, yeah, I was talking about what I was working on this week. And yeah, I had a talk with some network people. I don't know if that's a thing. Someone who has a lot of network and was interested in knowing more about the project, so that she could take a look. She could maybe see with her contacts if anyone is interested in either publishing or investing. So that's something. And yeah, we had interesting talk about all that. Like, as an indie, like few years ago, actually almost a decade ago, time flies. Like, I'm saying that, but it's still the case. Like, most companies, even most big, I mean, let's say most entities that have the money to create video games, to spend money on projects of video games, usually they are, since they are putting a lot of money in the project, they want insurance that the project will work out at least in a predictable way. Therefore, it has to take. They are going to take the how other projects fared, how other similar projects fared, and use that as the prediction of how much this project is going to earn. And that's why AAA companies, big companies, are always creating the same project over and over again, like FIFA, like Call of Duties, like all the big names. It's always something that has been done before, because it's kind of hard. Some big companies have their own tactics. Like, they would have like I don't know, 4 big IPs they are sure that they would get money from, and 1 testing IP where they would get more creative. And because of that, yeah, for a while it was quite boring. And that's how indie games became a huge thing. That was like 10 years ago, I don't know. Back then, the 360 had the indie game sections, and the big console started to have interest in the indie games, because players liked the creativity of those tiny games. That was very different from all the big AAA titles. And that makes it very, very special. Like people who have the money would not invest in games that are too creative, and it's kind of making a full circle. But creative little indie games are very popular. But after a while, something happens. It's like big companies started to claim themselves as indie games, because hashtag indie games is quite the selling thing now. It's like saying you are creative and innovative. And here we are. So yeah, if you have the money, you probably won't put your money on a project that, although it's less and less the case now, but it's still something that's there. Yeah, I'm babbling. We've been talking about that, and I had my ideas way more structured. Now it's kind of a mess. Okay, let's go test out that other street race. Oop. By the way, I don't know if you saw that, but last week Natixta saw me playing Sifu a little bit and wanted me to stream it more, so I went ahead and just streamed the whole game. I got my first true ending, so there we go. This game is wrapped up. And yeah, it's on the stream. It's on the Twitch, one of my videos. Although I was speaking French all the time. Boop. Woo! I don't think I'm going to do that very often. Well, then... I think there is one on the top. Yep, I'm going there. Woo. So coming up, yeah, on the Neon Tail side, I think it's pretty much wrapped up. I fixed the bug, the invasion bug with the Zombinis having 2 health bar. That's been fixed. It was quite a mess though. I make it harder to myself by making the Zombini a different entity that hack on the pedestrians. Why don't it... Oh, I have a guess. After playing one race, Young, you forgot to reactivate the Y button. Yep, broken. Check your code and see if you forgot to reactivate the Y button. Maybe that's also why I cannot press on those shops down there. I'm going to try again and directly go there. I think if that's the case, then it's possible that I won't be able to test out all your street races unless you didn't touch that side on the old street races. Maybe I can just go ahead and play the old street races because you said that you tweaked some stuff on that too. Yeah, I look tired. Okay. I guess I am a bit tired. It's fine. I think many people are tired right now. And all the news. It's hard for me to hold myself from watching the news, even though I know that it saddens me so hard. But yeah, there's a balance you have to keep. If it doesn't change anything to your life, maybe sometimes... Yeah, but I still watch all the news. I'm still way too curious. But it does have its effect. I guess it comes with the age. Yeah, now I can press Y. It comes with the age. I didn't have that problem before. Like, news didn't affect me the way it does now. And that's very weird. My guess is that, yeah, my body just produced the chemicals, the cortisol, the stress hormones, upon when the news are saddening me, and somehow back then my body was able to sense that without affecting me too much. But now, now it leads it leads to a bad place. I don't know, probably. Dafgavga? Tired of the news cycle. Yeah, definitively yes. Hard to watch anything that's not about the happenings. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying... After work, at night, when I'm trying to chill out, I go ahead and browse some 9gags or some funny things, and it's all the news about the war. Although they put it in memes and put it in funny things, still, it stings a little. The alpha effect of Game Manager, the message board is go wrong. Oh, that's what breaks. Okay. That's what. It's not the Y thing. It's the message board that breaks and doesn't allow me to press Y anymore. All right, got it. But that also means that I cannot play any street races if because the message board opacity tweak thing is probably on every single street race. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay, so those shops are all about demons and stuff. That's cool. Demon. Wow, so many demon cosmetics. Coming up your way. Oh yeah. We were supposed to test out everything Tuesday, but yeah, the street races are not finished yet, so we have to postpone that. Hopefully it's still, you guys shall have the new early access build this week anyway, but we'll see. If during testing we don't see too many huge bugs, I think by now most of... Ooh, I like the wings, the demon wings. By now I think yeah, it's quite... Actually I prefer the elegant one. But those are quite cool still. Boop. I don't know what I was talking about anymore. fluffy foxtail for the win. Those wings, I like those wings. Here we go again. Oh, I can have both. Okay, I can have the demon horns and the eldritch creatures fins. It's kind of cool. What type of chimera did I become? Foxtail, demon wings, and eldritch fins, creatures fin. Boop. Oh. Ouch. Oh yeah, I have this unlocked. Boop, boop, boop. I think the backward kick animation are... I kind of nailed them. It's pretty cool. And each one has a follow-up with the snap fingers. Hehe. You was talking about news update. Yeah. Oh yeah. A catfish? A catfish? Oh yeah, a catfish. Yeah, I immediately go to Cthulhu. But yeah, catfish. Yep. This week we will try. Yeah, we'll just probably after the stream we are going to. Young is going to fix his street races, and then I think we are good to go testing the whole game again before pushing the new build onto early access. So that's one thing too. I've been preparing for trying to create a presentation for maybe publishers. And giving the time it would take to finish the game is very difficult. In also that sense is that the debug variable is one of the biggest one. The polish 2, because we don't know what would be fit for a polish. And how much time we would take, because what type of polish would that be? Is it rewriting the whole code of one system, or I don't know, the UI, anything? It could be anything. That's the main thing. And another thing is during that time we would like to also push. It takes 1 week almost on average to test out the whole game and push it on the early access build. And if there's like 14 months of game development, then that's 14 weeks which is some month, so that takes a lot of time too, in the end. Yeah. maybe what I'm talking about is quite boring, but that's pretty much what I've been doing this week. Like, I think I am in a better position than most producers to planify and schedule the time it takes for anything to be done, because I'm the one doing them. And yeah. My Ruby is also dressed as Chimera because items from different sets are harmonizing so neatly color-wise. Yeah, you think so? I guess so, yeah. Even if the blue is very far from that purple and pink, I think the fact that it's slightly glowing makes it harmonize, like you say. Well, I like the fluffy foxtail. I really like the fact that it's fat and fluffy. Yeah, it's very fluffy. You can feel how light it is. It's almost like it's swimming in the air. That's really cool. Some publishers has asked. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yep. It's difficult to be a indie game studio. Hopefully we will get somewhere. We'll get somewhere. Hopefully. Wow. That panel just fell off. Oh yeah, let's test out other street races and see if one of the old street races also has the Y problem. Let's see, this one maybe? Let's go check this one out. My wife did say that I'd had some puffs beneath the eyes lately. Oh well. Okay, sir, give me a street race, sir. Let's race. No, I don't want to join your community. Because it's mine already. My community, mine. Bonk. Alright. That doesn't count. Alright, got it. Okay, it's this one. This one is quite chill. Woo! Alright. I feel like now when you get hit by cars with the... Wait, it's over here. Ow. With the little push I've added to the evasive maneuver, it's not that much time... it's not such a big deal, let's say. Woo! Ouch. Okay. It's kind of a... it's kind of a big deal if you keep getting slammed by those cars, like I do. Fins are harmonizing with direction arrow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Woo! And demon wings are harmonizing with Ruby's whole deal, and particularly with the ponytail. Yep, that's true. Wow, all the crowds here cheering for me. Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, what you're saying is right. I tend to forget about the blue arrow. I remember some people were not fan of it and wanted to disable it. I guess I could. Yeah, it's just... I don't think it's worth the time spending... No, I guess I can just deactivate. Yeah, I guess I can do it. You know, if it really annoys some people. I think it helps during when you're trying to jump and you're trying to. Well, now there's a helper, so it's not even useful anymore. With that helper, you kind of know where you're going to jump. Yeah, I guess I'll create later, near the end. I guess during the polish phase, because that's not really important and it takes some time. Kind of want to rush to the end of the game before I start to do some tiny things like that. That quality of life type of small stuff. It's not that I don't want to do them. It's just that they seem to me not that important right now. But I guess, yeah, once I get to a polish phase, I would gladly go ahead and go inside the option and add this and that options for the players to turn off and turn on. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. But you guys are going to have to wait for a long time for that to happen. Okay, I think everything's broken again. Are they? Hey, side mission. Oh, look at this. Cheering people are still active. That means the mission is not shut down properly. Okay. Oh well. That's your fault, Young. It's alright. I'll just reload the thing. It's fine. They are also homological, fins and wing. It's basically a membrane on bones. Oh yeah, you're right. I've never thought about that. People hated the green arrow you put in recently, the one which appears on Grind. Really? It's not even in the early access build, right? Is it? It's already there? I guess it's already. Oh, I guess it's already there. I kind of forgot when I did that. Yeah, I remember some people asking me to take it out to make it something like deactivate it from the option. I personally don't even see it. It's such a mess right down on already. Visually, it's already quite the mess for Ruby on her feet during a grind. So, okay. Well, this is the thing that allowed me to disable the tutorial. Did I show the tutorial? The dream tutorial? Now it's going straight. There's no more arrows in the tutorial, in the dream session anymore. Blue arrow is totally fine. It's green arrow which causes confusion and therefore gets a lot of hatred. Okay. Are you planning to do some loot box system for the skin and rollerblade collectibles? Okay, so big question. Are you asking for loot box as for monetizable loot boxes, or just in-game loot box, like just have some pachinko type of fun? I don't know. It's very different in the making and in the feel. So we got asked that question by by many people, who are interested in partnering up. So it's always about DLC, multiplayer, loot boxes, I guess. Anything that can be marketed, I guess, that can pull some money in. Honestly, my answer is always the same. It's like, if we have the salary to do anything, we can do anything. I don't know. And yeah, monetized. Well, it's kind of hard to put in place It's not that it's not doable. I have nothing against it, but I think it requires a bit of work, quite a bit of work actually. Just putting some loot boxes in the world and having you open it, that's easy. But creating a system where the player would want to spend some money to have a chance to acquire some specific cosmetics, that's a whole different story. I guess we could do that, but that's going to take a lot of time. Another question that we've been asking is the multiplayer thing. And I would love to have a multiplayer in the game. Actually, I think it's something that is doable, but I don't think I'm going to do until I finish the main game. Is at least put the local multiplayer on. That I can do without any trouble. However, the network multiplayer, we'll see. I'm not very good with network coding, but I think the game's. I think people would get interested in the game way more. So that, and I myself think there's a lot of gaming value in that, like skating with your friends around the city, doing activities together. I think that might be very fun. Woo! Woo! Wow. I'm not sure what happened here, but it was quite cool. Okay. Couldn't reproduce, but that was quite cool. It's not in the early access, but people seen it on the stream and hated it immediately. Oh, okay, I'm one of them, but not the only one. I see. So you really dislike that. Alright, well, alright, I'll just deactivate it, but I'll put it on the early access and see more feedback, but yeah, I will definitively, if some people really hate it, I'll definitively just at least give the option to deactivate it. I don't really like it myself, but I guess it can be helpful. Because I like the mental, the tiny little mental exercise, like the skill it requires of adding up, doing an addition of both vectors, of you going forward and where you are pointing is equal where you're going to jump toward to. And this kind of takes it out of your hand. Woo! You didn't show new dream sequence now. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go. I think I will have to... Do I have a save nearby? Or do I have to replay the whole game again? Maybe this one? Whatever. Let's go. It's not as I have that many new things to show this week anyway. Why not? And I'm going to test out the whole game again soon, so why not start now? You didn't... Yeah, I am in the camp to make it an option setting you can turn on and off. Alright. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put it in the options along with... there was a bunch of things I wanted to put in the options. Quite a lot of them actually. I don't remember what though. Well, we'll see. I wrote all those down, so it's not forgotten. Yeah, let's skip select the partner, and there we go. I need coffee. I looked so tired when I see myself on the cam. I'm like, ooh. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, the dream. It's been so long. I've been working on so many different things. I forgot the dream was immediately after the tutorial. Okay. Must be obvious for everybody else. I've been head down on all the story I've written. I didn't modify much though. Actually, I don't think I've modified anything, but going through the whole story again and writing down every single mission I'm going to create after that and everything. Most of the game is pretty much down. I think most of the biggest bug I would have encountered throughout the whole project are mostly debugged already. So hopefully what I said about the 14 months of game development, it would be accurate. Now the bug and the polish, I would put something like 1 week to 5 months, but it's impossible. It's impossible to know beforehand how much time it's going to take me. Adding the early access push of 14 weeks plus the time of polish and debug. I don't know. It's probably going to take like more than 1 year to finish the game. And also, in order to do that, we would need to have a salary. That's the biggest issue here. So yeah, I've written down everything down, and I'm taking that under my arm, and I'm going to contact publishers soon. So here we go. See, I've no more stupid tutorial with awkward arrows and weird things. You directly go through the whole thing and just jump down here. You can also just go into the end and fall down naturally. It cannot be easier now. I remember graphical settings. Yeah, okay. I suppose, yeah. Oh yeah, the overall sliders. So the overall slider is taking a lot of parameters in and just blending and just how do you call that? Streamline it to a very simple slider. So that slider that you see in the options right now, it's controlling the amount of pedestrians, props, animals, camera distance view, and I think camera distance view is the biggest FPS performance booster ever. Like, just if you set the camera very close, the game is going to run at 60 FPS over, way more than a bazillion FPS. Let's see. Display that slider. It's controlling a ton of things, but in the background. So as you can see, the CD became very small doing that, but the FPS skyrockets. So there's that. I can totally feel it right now. The FPS skyrocketing. Problem is the city is quite small there now. Right behind the yellow fences over there, it's the abyss. But yeah, if you are struggling with performance on this game, you can just do that. But I will chop off. I will chop down to little. I will just create a advanced advanced graphic menu and have everything displayed for you to tweak. Yep. Did I do the thing? Yes, I did. All right. There are many optional while planifying scheduling the game's production stuff. There are a bunch of optional things that I'm not sure I will do. Among them is a invaded sky with UFOs and crazy stuff. A huge mecha, like big boss mecha boss, and the whole 5th chapter. I'm saying optional because the game would still stand it would still work without them, but I would like to do that though. But yeah. Wow, such bad posture. Yeah, for videos, it's more critical to have long camera distance and reduce LOD and number of props pedestrian. Yes, yes, yes. Well, unless your computer can take it. I mean, the game is, of course, I'm not a AAA game, and I don't have an army of coder optimizing every single structure in the code and making it run like yeah, like Cyberpunk. I know it's buggy as hell, but I've heard that it's way better now. I've seen it. My old GPU can't handle a lot, but short camera distance is cutting the town quite ugly. Can't get presentable vids because of that. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. It's going to take me some time. I'm going to put it in the polish phase, but I will definitively make it so you can tweak the advanced settings however up you want it to. And by the way, how is the invasion by day? It's very different by day and by night. The Zombini's eyes are glowing like crazy at night. It's kind of yeah, so I fixed the double health bar. It was quite a mess. It was very difficult to fix, but I did it nonetheless. Took me a while. I should put a hotkey to increase the number of enemies up at one time. It probably is going to be a fun stress test to do on stream. Like having 200 Zombinis after you, it's quite fun. It's quite fun. And just mowing them down doing that, that's quite fun too. I did that in the playground scene of the game. Ouch. Okay. Never mind. Woo! I think for now, the performance-wise, the Zombinis are doing way better than I thought they would before I started writing that code. I was very worried that the nav mesh system would really drop the FPS like crazy, but it's not the case. It's not the case. And even with all the particle effect I've put on them disappearing. Oh, I see a bug here. No, it's fine. It's working fine. I don't know why it didn't hit them. So right now I've set it up so that the Zombini's health would die in one hit, even if you don't snap your finger. Snapping the finger just overkills them, of course. Okay. Faye puts a hacking Zombini feature as an Easter egg almost no one can see. Almost. I would say nobody would see it. The Zombinis really hack the codes of the pedestrians. It's actually very funny because in my code it's like the Zombini really... So the Zombini is just that beanie, the yellow beanie on their head. it grabs the pedestrians, force them to play the animation of boink, and then kills its code, kill the pedestrians' codes, and play its own parasite AI code over the pedestrians' code. It's fun, but I could simply create a dumb prefab of a Zombini with a beanie on its head and have two separate entities and swap them out. But yeah, whatever. Can I say that I'm an idiot in my genius? Yep, that looks sick. Oh, thank you, Tygame, and welcome to the stream. Happy to see more people every time. This really is the number of you guys watching is really a multiplier of how good I feel. I guess it's normal. It's normal. I dare say that anyone who is streaming would feel that way, probably, unless well, probably not. The people who have everyday a bazillion people watching, they probably don't care anymore. Anyway, also face suffering for that decision, but not giving up on the joke nevertheless. Exactly, that's me. You totally nailed who I am. I mean, I wouldn't be creating my own game and sacrificing so much for this otherwise. And that's totally true. I always had jobs that are not so bad as a 3D artist, but yeah, I like to suffer. I like the hard modes. This alignment would be very nice with a I don't know, some grand slaps. They would align and take a slap in the face. Woo! Yep. Change the object entirely is a decision I've gone for. Yep. And that's the smart decision. Don't do that. Don't be like me. Don't do what I do. I just like to suffer, I suppose. That's also true in games, I guess. Like I like to play the difficult type of games. I mean the Dark Souls games are completely using that. It's the more difficult the task, the more rewarding the feel behind upon success, right? I suppose I'm not the same, but I guess I'm starting to wear down on the success ever happening. But I still believe. I still believe. I mean, that's the main challenge, right? Not giving up when things are hard. Yeah, so other than the Zombinis here, I plan on putting some so the Sorads, you already know that, so the Sorads are the big bad guys. So Yashiki thinks that my stories are too complicated and the bad guys are not really the bad guys, but they are the bad guys. I'm like, yeah, I like to give reasons for the bad guys to be bad, that's it. But yeah, so the Sorads are going to be the bad guys, and I'm going to make it so that the... I don't know exactly how many type of enemies I'm going to create for the combat system. Those Zombinis are the smallest one, the easiest one to avoid, and you just get in between like that, and it's quite easy. there will probably be a just simply the same code as those Zombini, but with more health and more damages and bigger. And then there's going to be ranged attack enemies who are going to be, I guess, prioritized in combat because they're the most dangerous. And by then, I think I will be having the ranged attacks from ground and grind also. Not only the plasma cannon here. Also, I'm planning on making the plasma cannon, this thing, upgradable to the point that by the end, when you shoot it, it's going to create a huge boom. A huge boom. That's going to be quite fun. Like, I would just have to shoot here, and all the zombies here would just explode. Right now it's just tiny small. Woo! Ooh. I like to do that. I think it's fun. What would happen if Ruby throw them crepes at Sorat? Oh yeah, you're right. The waffles are... I mean, crepes are not so far from the waffles. And the waffles are the one biggest weakness. I guess that's a secret weapon. maybe are we going to do a Mars attack thing? Like there's a secret weapons and it's dumb, but it's funny. Like Ruby's crew are going to arm up with crepes and waffles. Obtrillions is going to engineer some type of waffle gun that you can shoot at Sorads. They would lose their mind and go crazy. That's a good idea. Created two synchronized entities with slightly different properties. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. What would happen if, would they be aggravated? Or would they sell their soul for that sweet sugar drug? You know the answer. I think they would at least get weakened by the thoughts of eating those delicious pastries. Are they pastries? No, they are not. I wouldn't say they are pastries, but yeah, delicious dessert. It's been a long time since I last had a waffle myself. Up. Woo! Oh, will they sell their souls and then be aggravated because of that? Aggravated is very hard to pronounce for me for some reasons. But yes, they would be aggravated. I have to confess that I played too much CS recently. When I see your game, I want a version of CS on rollerblades. Well, you know, one of the characters have a weapon, have a gun. And okay, so chapter 3? I think chapter 3. Yes, chapter 3 you will have your team of you will have your team with you, and you will be free to play as anyone you want from the team, and each character will have their own little missions, using their own little weapons and whatnot. Not all of them have weapons and are violent, by the way, but yeah, they all have their ways to deal with the situations that's coming up. And one of them, Ram, #Ram, is going to show up with a gun, I think. Would I implement more weapons? You might not know that, but I'm a huge shotgun fan in any game that has weapons. I used to, yeah, even on Counter-Strike, I used to play with the Benelli. Benelli, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Just the big shotgun that kills. And the weird thing is that I think that's probably the only game ever where you can snipe from super far away and headshot someone on the other side of the map with a shotgun. You just have to aim over the enemy's head and somehow it just headshot them from super far. It's whatever. Hashtag more RAM, exactly. OMG, I was terrified you was gonna say actually I'm gonna wear an apron and bake some waffles. Darn you, car. Don't tempt me, guys. You know I like dumb ideas and funny ideas. Woo! Well, I was out testing the game and here I am just slapping some zombinis. Alright. Let's put it back. Go away, please. Go away. I'll make you disappear. I think just doing that is going to make them disappear. There might be some bug with the unregistering system, but it's nothing. It's not a big deal. Okay, I think I'm good. Oh my, shotguns! Yeah, bourrin. Oui, bourrin. I'm also, yeah, he's saying I'm a bourrin. How do you say bourrin in English? I don't even know. Well, yes. I like big guns in video games, and it's funny because I like I either go ahead and role play in RPGs, especially like science fictions. Like I did that also for Shadowrun. I just go full pistol, and just for style point. I think the pistol, small gun that you have under your coat as a netrunner or something like that, is a very stylish thought, and I really like the idea of it. But in games like CS, in games where there's no style involved, I just go with the biggest and most destructive gun ever. So for CS, I either played with when I don't have enough money, I take the shotgun. But if I do, I take the 5.1. And the 5.1 is just like a huge machine gun. I forgot the name, but it's just the gun that really lets you shoot through walls with the highest damage. So just take it and just shoot at doors randomly. I've aligned many many frags that way, and it feels good. You don't even know if there's someone and you don't care, just shoot there. And see the little little satisfying text display at the top right. Yeah, fun time. I don't think I would be able to have that much fun with CS nowadays. Yeah, it's harder, I suppose. I guess it's because oh yeah, I guess it's the environment. I mean, my friends are not there, and what did I just grind? Oh, I grind on the coffee drop. Okay. Big gun, big fan? Yep. Big fan of guns in general. Oh yeah. Big gun, big fan. Big fan of big guns. Yep. Actually, no. It's just the destructive side of it that I really like. But if you give me Yeah, like I said, it's all about the style. I prioritize the style of a character that I create over the destructiveness of the weapons you give me in the game. However, if there's no style to get from using a pistol, I would just go with bazooka or whatever. What? Oh, this is a bug. Okay. Let me give. Here's a gift. What? You're invincible. There you go. That should teach you a lesson. Okay. Also, it fixed the collider. It's alright. Even if I don't fix that, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a problem because once the invasion starts, I don't think the pedestrian will come back the way I make them come back. Okay. Superpower NPC, a new boss fight. Bourrin equal nag or hectic. Really? For me, nagging is like hectic. I don't know. Maybe, but I wouldn't use those words myself. Big bang boon. Big bang boon. A big boon. I would go for that. I'm hungry now, as you can tell. You just opened my appetite with the waffle talk, and now you're talking about buns. Superpowered NPC, a new boss fight. Maybe I should do that. Man, there's so many dumb ideas that I could totally put in the game for no reason other than the lols. I think Yashiki is planning to put in some Cat King in some garbage place. I don't know what he is planning to do, but that would be cool. Of course, I would love to sculpt and draw and design a Cat King. A big fat cat, a big fat cat with a crown. That would be fun to draw. I like to draw funny things. Anyway, OMG, I feel like I've spoke Chinese. Good job, Big Bang Boon. Big Bang Boon. Nah, it's fine. Gagging bugs is fine. Okay. I'm having more and more trouble following the discussion. The discussion. All right. Let's have a crepe. If I cannot have a crepe right now, I'll have one virtually in the game. So I took the time to create a crepe in the game. Yeah, I will probably add a waffle, an ice cream. An ice cream. I said that there would be ice cream in the game, and there isn't any yet. But yeah, I would put an ice cream. And my main reason for that is that an ice cream is very. I mean, the ones that you put on like where you put a little egg roll on. I think visually it's kind of it's appetizing, I suppose. I mean, it's a video game. Everything is about the visuals. I had that question too by another publisher. It's like, are you going to upgrade the visuals? Are you going to put some DLC? Are you going to add more missions? Are you going to... All those questions, I'm like... It basically depends on the budget, pretty much. I can add as many content as you want. If we have the budget. I'm sorry, I keep talking about that, but because this week I've been mainly doing that only, you know. I've been thinking about what to say, what to think about, what to... Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I've been doing, so... All the discussions comes back to that. Right now, I'm sorry about that. It's not a very fun way to talk about things. Yeah. Blah. A big mannequin Neko. Ooh, that's a word I need to check on Google. I mean, isn't putting a lot of jokes in the game a privilege given to indie game developer? Yes, indeed. Now, it's not whether I want or not to put jokes in the game, because I definitely would want to. I would cram as many dumber things in the game as anything makes me giggle, and giggling thing is my thing. I would. If you play the game and you like, that's funny, you know that behind I was like, putting that in the game. It's just that it's just that now, as the game creator, as someone who has to keep in mind the production time and schedule and stuff, and also knowing all the work falls on me. I'm not talking about the work Young and Yashiki does. I'm talking about if I am to put some dumb jokes in the game, it's my time. Well, that's something I have to keep in mind. But yeah, you give me a good salary and time, and as much time as I want, I would. The whole game would be just a bunch of jokes and private jokes and stuff like that. Also, it's bun, like in pun, in the sun. Alright. I don't know why I always want to pronounce, besides sun, I want to pronounce the UN on the words as un. I don't know why I have that. The sun, a pun in the sun. The bun. Oh, maybe it's because of that. Is that a Vietnamese? I don't know. So in Paris, there were those restaurants where you can eat some boboon. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but French people my friends who go get those food with me just call those boboon, and I've always imagined. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. All the way. It's fine. Okay. Mannequin Neko, inviting cat. Smiling cat. Oh, smiling fat cats tell you waving one paw. Oh, I know that. It's a good luck thing, I think. Probably. I've seen that before. Oh yeah, that totally would fit a cat king. Well, thank you for the learning things on every streams. At least I am. Boop, boop. You know where I am going now. Boop. Just shooting some rockets. Activating some monuments. Fabingsty. Thank you. If you need and yeah, fat is an important feature. Represent wealth and so on. I think it's something very recurrent in Asian culture, like the and religious things and stuff like that. Not necessarily religious, but yeah, I suppose it makes sense. Like you cannot be you can be fat if you're not wealthy. It makes sense. But the reality of that is not true. Like, if you are poor, you're going to buy cheap things, and cheap things are often like oversaturated with sugar. So it's kind of it's whatever. But yeah, thank you, Do Gaming, and thank you, Unknown Samurai. If you need some insight business-wise and how to pitch it, yeah, why not? As you might know, I'm not. All three of us in this company are not business people. Thank you, Pims, but we're trying. I mean, we're studying things. We're reading articles and testing things and talking to some people and stuff and trying to learn as much as we can. Thank you, Carl. Of course, that's not what's going to turn us into business people. But you know, it's something. Thank you, Snowden Cameron. I'm still very proud of the firework effect. I had no idea how to create a firework particle. Yeah, it works quite well, I would say. Proud of it. I'm like the Google shortcut in question regarding Japan. You are indeed. Japan is pretty awesome. Yeah, I would totally say I learned how to draw because of mangas. And toys. You don't know that, but as a kid, I used to spend most of my time drawing my own mangas, comics, and whatever. Thank you, Natixstar. And sometimes I needed to draw muscles and stuff like that, and my Hokuto no Ken toy really did help with that. Thank you, R19. And my He-Man, I had both. I had a toy of He-Man and a toy of Hokuto no Ken. So for muscular man, I was covered up. I had my references. Yeah, I don't know. So if you want your kid to be able to draw cool heroes, just buy them those kind of toys. Thank you, Dragon Geo. And if they have any interest in drawing, it helps me a lot. Like each, I have no idea what those muscles are, but each line I knew their basic shape and how they work, and how they intertwine with other muscles, just because of those toys. I was quite small also, like I was like 10 or something. Thank you, Joker Fun. 45. Love the Lucky Dragon Geo answers every week. Awesome. There is 3 main types of business people: the sailor type, the accountant type, and the passionate type. I suppose we are the passionate type. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, yeah, I'm not putting the business people in boxes and separating us from them, because I'm kind of trying to become one, but I know it's not going to happen. So I'm way too. But I need to learn how to. That's something I need to acquire. So how to survive as a company. Yeah, how to survive as a company. That's already. I can end the sentence here. That's all I need to know. Yeah, that's true. The cheapest life-sustaining food is full of starch and mostly nothing else. Yeah. It kind of makes sense. It's cheap. It fills you up. It makes you fat very fast, and it's very bad for your health. But it's cheap. So I suppose it's easier to get fat if you're wealthy. because what you eat is not necessarily. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it depends on where you live, how poor you are, and how wealthy you are, and how healthy you are, I suppose. Boop. Whee! Body isn't getting enough vitamins and microelements and thinks it's starving, therefore start saving all the energy in the form of fat. Yeah, I suppose. Boop. 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 Yeah. It's funny how I never cared about health, food and stuff before I started having issues with my body myself, and then I became obsessed with knowing more about those. Alright, let's jump back to the other save and put on some Eldritch costumes. Yeah, vitamins. Now, I've just had, talking about that, so it's something that I always thought was disgusting to eat, taste-wise. How do you call that? Organ meat, but it's like the foie. I don't even know how to call that. But you can buy that in Taiwan. It's pretty cheap, and it's like the... How do you call that? I know that word. Oh well, whatever. Well, yeah, it's the food, the type of food that has the most vitamin in the world is organ meat, and I've just had one this week. And the thing is, I cook it myself, and if I put some mayonnaise on that, then it becomes delicious. But without that, it's disgusting. It's very weird. So if you ever eat that, how is it called? My brain don't work. France is known for having the foie gras, and that's the organ meat I'm talking about. Foie, how do you say foie in English? I forgot. It's whatever. It's a bug of evolution feature. Nature didn't think that people are gonna get a lot of food, but food filled with nothing but starch and fat. Yeah, that's also why. Yeah, in nature you will never find. In food, you will never find both fat and carbs in the same product. I mean, mixed, and sugars mixed the way we do with our food, but that's the main thing. Just don't mix too much fat with carbs, and you will be good to go. Separate them, and you're fine. Liver, yes, liver. That's what I'm talking about. Liver. Liver is disgusting to eat if you eat it like that. I just heat it up on my fry pan and add some salt and pepper. But if you put some mayonnaise on it, then it becomes delicious for some reasons. I don't know why. Also, it's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste. You don't like it at first? I don't know. It's like beer. I didn't like beer when I was the first time I drank that. Then it becomes delicious. Yeah, I suppose. Liver and bone marrow is what I usually hear about are good for you. Yeah, bone marrow have a lot of good things for you. I like them personally. Yeah. Now I really like to eat. Well, like I said, liver with mayonnaise. It's delicious. It's probably the mayonnaise that makes it mainly the mayonnaise that's delicious, but somehow it adds up. I don't know. I'm weird. So you know, even nature can do something without bugs. See what I did here? Yes, I did. Good job. Good job, Pandoramin. Because there's a lot of bugs in the ecosystem as well. What to say about the game? Yeah, well, wouldn't be a real world. Yeah, Blue Pulse City wouldn't be a real world without its bugs. Duh. Whoop. Liver and onions my grandma makes once in a year. And I couldn't eat it every day, but once a year, the massive iron intake is nice. Yeah, not only iron, but all the vitamins, the vitamins, the bazillion vitamins in there. It's like Neon Tail, an acquired taste. You mean you didn't like it at first? Yeah, okay. Well, at least it becomes good over time. I hope. My recipe is roast liver with cabbage and serve it with sour cream. Oh, I should try that. Sounds delicious. I'm a very simple cooker. I've been cooking I've been cooking for 3 years every day, almost every day. And I hate cooking. I've hated cooking since always, and I still hate cooking, but I still cook every day just for my health. And now it's just a habit, but I still don't like it. So that makes it so all my food I cook the same way. Just throw in the fry pan, put some salt, pepper, and that's it. That's pretty much it. That's my only cooking recipe. But yeah, what you're saying, maybe I should try it. Roasting. Yeah, cabbage is awesome. Also, you can put that in your fridge and leave it there for a very long time. It just doesn't go bad. And it's very cheap. Pretty awesome thing. Pretty awesome food. I've also read about something about. I mean, it's not the first time. I've read that a lot of time. It's like if you want to boost your immune system, just go to. I mean, gardening is something that helps a lot. It's all about the amount of different good bacteria you have in your gut. That's going to. They are pretty much defending your body against bad bacteria. And you acquire them by doing. So one article said gardening, and the other said that children who are playing in the forest have, within 1 month, they have a huge boost in their immune system. And the reason is what I just said before. So there's also that. If you're starting to have issues with your health, you can try that. I am always in front of my computer and. Yeah, I suspect all my allergies and my tiny little problems mainly comes from that. But yeah, it's whatever. I'm already doing a lot compared to before. Exercising and eating more stuff, eating better stuff. But yeah, one more thing I can add is going out and be in a more natural environment, I suppose. What's going on? Skate Idol something. Just give me the thing. And okay, can I still talk to him? Okay, I can give up the mission by talking to him. Alright, that's fine. Not a bug. Did I check on this one? Edzan, thank you for your Patreon, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you, Nikki. Going to the ATL district. Oh, I think that's the Micah buys for Mars mission. Thank you, Shade. Passing by your monument. Yeah, I'm saying I hate cooking, but I keep watching. Whenever I land on a video talking about cooking, I still watch it with interest and liking it. I guess I'm not. I guess now I'm not really hating the fact the cooking in itself. It's just that if I have the choice, I'd rather be playing video games or creating my own game, I guess. I'm such a I'm such a desperate case, I suppose. Well, I wouldn't be doing that many things in video game creation otherwise, I suppose. He's too fast. Yeah. It's this mission. Alright. Let's go check out Micah buys. Boop. I wonder if there's an easy fix for that camera entering walls bug. Alright. Follow the clues to find the thief. I like how all the clues are always cardboard boxes. Boop. What would be more elegant would be using a scanner to see some traces of rollerblades or something like that. But yeah, cardboard boxes is... Okay. I'm not sure this guy is Micah buys. I think we got two guys like that with a mask on. One is a rat and the other is this Halloween pumpkin head. Oh yeah, it's Micah Baus. It's not Micah buys. Baus. Okay. Oh yeah, Baus because Biker Mouse, of course. Biker Mouse from the... okay. Stolen packages. Can I just catch him right away when he starts? Oh, more RAM in form of Proto RAM. You saw it. It's exactly what you're saying. That's what RAM used to look like before. He actually went through many iteration RAM. He used to be way more wait, there you go. He used to be way more he used to not look edgy at all, nor dark. Now he's taken a edgy dark type of thingy. But yeah, he used to be like that. Kind of different though. I think he got skinnier. Boop. More RAM. You don't know that, but there's a factory cloning RAM in every type of with every type of headgears. RAM is a clone. Yes, you can actually do this mission exactly like that, mashing white during the cutscene. Okay. Okay, okay, that's good to know. Well, Young and Yashiki, if you feel like that's a problem, you can change it, but I think it's fine. Just mash Y and grab it immediately. Just right after the dialogue. That works. I mean, if you do that, that means you've already done the mission once, right? You already know about that. So it's fine, I suppose. Whee! Whoa! I don't know if in the early access some of those are broken, but it's not the case anymore. Every material are working now. It used to be like you had you just had the purple flashing effect, but you didn't have the material itself, 3D model. That's fixed now. Ouch. Woo! Woo! That's lucky. No, that's not. I like to imagine what's happening in this city. Like those two guys are arguing over that robot, and that robot is like, don't stop talking to me. It's kind of dumb, but I suppose that's what makes the whole world work. How you would imagine living in that city. I know I do that a lot whenever I travel. When I went to Japan, I was looking at the buildings far away, and I'm like imagining how it would be to live there as a Japanese. Stuff like that. It's something I really like to do everywhere. Well, actually, when I was in France, I imagined a lot of time how it would be to live in Taiwan. And now I'm here, and I imagine how it would be to live somewhere else. It's always like that, I suppose. The way you imagine things. Alright, let's pet some dogs and call it a day. I'm sorry that today I didn't have that much things to show you guys, but still having a good time with you. Streaming that game. Still, there are going to be new things to show later on, but this week, meh. I've been mainly writing documents and scheduling things. Soon I will, always fun talking, nighty night. Yeah, soon I will start working on the next things. I will take some advances on what I wrote, and also I will contact publishers and see what can be done. All right, I'll see you next week then. Thank you for coming and watching this stream. Bye bye. Boop. Good night. Yeah, MVP.